Hey, how's it going everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about I Am Groot, the series of little shorts that Marvel put out for Groot. So I just watched the full series last night, and that sounds like a tall task when you say it out loud, but these shorts are maybe 4, 5, 6 minutes long, and there's what, a dozen of them, maybe 11, 10. So it was kind of a first time viewing and kind of not. I watched the first season when it came out a couple years ago, and so I had seen it already, but I watched the second season for the first time last night, and so I watched the full series last night just so I could refresh myself on the first season. If you even want to call these seasons, you know, it's just little groups of shorts, maybe 5 or 6 a piece. And so it's a season, but it's not a season, you know? Little clumps is what they are. I remember I was making reviews, or at least thinking about making reviews, trying to figure out what to make reviews on whenever I watched the first season a couple years ago. And I thought to myself after watching this isn't really worth a review. But upon rewatching the first season, I enjoyed it more than I did the first time, I think. Maybe it's just because I knew what to expect from this show, and I wasn't expecting anything spectacular, anything crazy. These shorts are simply just meant to be fun for all ages, and I think that's what they are. And watching the second season last night, I enjoyed them. I thought it was a solid second batch of shorts. And I know a lot of people, including big MCU fans, big Marvel fans, have probably never even seen this show because it's not important. It doesn't have any bearing on anything. It's just meant to be fun. And I know a lot of people just aren't into that. This is just one of those things that you're not there for some grand story or anything like that. It's just meant to be entertaining, and I was entertained. And honestly, this series made me miss Guardians. We're not getting any more Guardians material in the near future, not that I can think of anyway. Least of all a Guardians movie itself. And so this just made me miss the Guardians characters. I think the biggest takeaway from this show is that it's a great show to be able to get kids into Marvel or kids into superheroes. If you're looking for some superhero comic related material to show to your kids to get them into the same things that you're into, just to, you know, soft launch them into being superhero fans, this is a great show to put on for them. There's really not much to get into with this show, so I'll just leave it with I had a good time. They're fun little episodes, not meant to be taken too seriously, just to put on and enjoy, and I think that for what that is and what it's meant for, and me not being the target audience, because it's clearly aimed for a younger audience, I think they were good. I think they were well done. If you're like me and you just want more Guardians of the Galaxy content, no matter what kind, just throw this on. It'll take you like 30 minutes to watch the full thing. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say for now. The only reason I'm making a review on this and chose to watch this last night is A, because I wanted to watch all the MCU content that exists, and this is technically part of the MCU. I'm pretty sure this is canon. This isn't like some weird, you know, thing. And B, because I haven't watched anything in a long time and I'm trying to work myself into watching things again. I was hoping to like jumpstart my desire to watch things more by just watching something simple like this. And so I'm hoping that that has succeeded in some way. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say about I Am Groot. Not much, short video. This is probably going to be like 2.5 minutes, maybe, if I stretch it out. But yeah, if you want to help me out here on YouTube, liking this video, commenting on this video, subscribing to the channel, or checking out some of my other videos, all help me grow the YouTube channel. I've done reviews on some other MCU content, some more high-profile MCU content, and other superhero stuff and just other stuff in general. So if you want to check any of that out, it'll be around in a playlist or whatever. But yeah, until next time. Bye.